views and opinions expressed on the Big Llama Show are those of the host and guest. They do not reflect that of our sponsors, advertisers, or employers. Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
It's in the she ruckus. Deadbeat, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Wagon to the million, Louis V about that. Stacking people limitless, what you know about that? I'm getting dough, I'm getting paper. Seats in the club, hands up in the air. Wagon to the million, Louis V about that. Stacking people limitless, what you know about that? I'm getting dough.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Big Llama Show. I'm the Big Llama. Welcome to episode 30. Joining me as always is my man AD, Blackout AD. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm good. We got a special guest today, so we're going to do a little intro for him right now.
A fucking really special guest. I had to use it right off the bat.
You had to throw it right there, right away. It's all right. It's all good. But first things first. Microphone check. Last stream, man, I came out llama ranting, and it sounded like I was so angry that I was yelling in the microphone. Yeah. It was just my mic level. So if anybody's watching, hit me up in the chat. Let me know. Make sure that's clear. I can adjust it pretty quick, but my llama rant almost got ruined. All right, so again, episode 30, very special show. It's the after Christmas show. Our special guest today is our friend Hercules Outlaw. We're going to introduce him and get him on here in just a second. But I want to say a big thank you to him for the Big Llama logo.
Yep.
I mean, he's the creative genius behind that. He is definitely one of the hardest working streamers out there. And I'm very excited to have him on. I'm glad he's going to be on here with us. AD, what you got to say about this dude before we put him on, man?
Man, not only a hardworking streamer, but he edits videos. Like you said, he does logos. He does it all. I mean, this guy, I think him joining, I mean, we had him on the show, but this is his first live appearance. So I'm excited to have him here. But when we had him on, we were talking about like him being a part of Blackout. And I think him becoming a part of Blackout has really elevated what we are becoming. And I got to say congratulations to him. I want to shout him out before he's even on screen. Man, this man hit affiliate today. So
wow.
He hit affiliate with 16 viewers today. And I want to say congratulations because, man, the growth that we've had as Blackout as past couple weeks have been amazing. And it would not be the same without this man, Hercules Outlaw, out here. So welcome to the Big Llama Show. Oh, and it's the 30th episode. I have to say that.
30th
episode. I know you said it, but I had to say it at least once because I'm excited about that. It's the most I've ever done consistently. So
No problem. I mean, listen. Let's get him on here, man.
Bring him on.
You know why I'm hesitating?
Why?
He's a good-looking dude, man. Compared to the Big Llama, good-looking dude.
Hey.
Hercules Outlaw, man. Welcome to the show, man.
What is up? What is up?
Welcome to the pit.
Yes, welcome to the pit.
As you can see,
this is a pit takeover here in the Llama Show. Llama Nation has entered the pit.
Yes, sir. How you doing, brother?
I'm living a dream right now, man. I'm living a dream. It feels good to be on with you guys.
Hey, it's good to have you.
Hey, thank you again for all the shout outs, all the lovely words that you guys shared with me. It means a lot to me. I mean, as far as that logo, Big Llama, I mean, it was an honor to do that, bro. I mean, it was special. It was definitely special. So I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you're using it to the fullest because I love looking at that logo whenever it pops up. I'm like, yeah, I did that. And it feels good, you know, like you guys know, as content creators, it feels good knowing that what you're doing is making an impact, you know, on other people's lives and stuff, whether it's for better, whether it's changing somebody's life entirely. So, I mean, look at Gabe, right? Shout out to Gabe. You know, the movement that we've been doing as Blackout as a whole, he's decided to finally join the stream team. So,
I mean, and Jimmy as well. Jimmy streams his first official stream today.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I look at us three right now as like the leads of like content because I've never found a group of people who actually like pursued this like this. Mm-hmm. So once I started connecting with both of you, I feel like my content has gotten better. My consistency has been there. So I gotta say shout out to both of you guys because I mean I think we're building a good dynamic, and the fact that I feel like all our communities kind of intertwine with each other.
Yeah, I have to agree. Like this is the weird part, right? I kept thinking to myself as I'm watching you guys stream and I'm watching sort of the comments that come through my channel and the stuff that I'm doing. It's completely different worlds.
Yeah,
but it just works. You know what I mean? Like again, you guys are streaming on Twitch. You guys are killing it over there. But when we get together on Sunday nights or when the Sunday night live stream comes on, it doesn't matter what we're doing. We start to sort of meld into whatever's happening today, whether it's movies, whether it's games.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been great. And again, the greatest thing about this experiment and these things that we're doing is watching the growth, just, the followers, the subscribers. I mean, it's been incredible. So, starting the journey with AD at like 30 subscribers and now to be at 360 something for me is crazy. In 30 episodes, 30 weeks we've been doing this. So, and then again, I've been watching you, Hercules, out there, man, just killing it. So,
thank you.
And that freaking Wheel of Death or whatever you had going on, that was awesome because I was tuned in. I was like, all right, which and then you guys had RPGs only right off the bat. I was like, I'm in.
It was right off the bat. It was actually funny how that worked out too, because obviously with the spinning wheel, everything is by chance, right? So the fact that we were able to start the stream off with missiles only and then end it with everybody in the party with missiles only again, it was like divine intervention the way that worked out. So it was definitely a fun time.
No, listen, that was it. Again, it was very entertaining, very fun. I wanted to play, and I was now I finally got my PlayStation set up back here. So
there you go.
Maybe
you heard it here first.
Maybe I'll jump in. I won't be twitching any of my stuff out, but man, I'll jump in with you guys, and especially if you're gonna go RPGs only. That's my kind of game.
Oh, 100%. Hey, I'll say it now live too. The next tournament, the next spinning wheel challenge is gonna be in Halo. So I got some big works in there. So that's where the idea came from in the first place. Because when I was deployed back in 2015, we didn't have like good Wi-Fi or anything like that. So we had these little hockey pucks that was nothing for like the Xbox if you wanted to play online and things like that. So what we did was we would have these like LAN parties essentially. Everybody bring a controller if they had one, and we play on the Xbox in our room if we had like some downtime. And we would make the craziest settings on Halo. We would make it like anti-gravity. So if you jumped once, you'd end up across the map. Like snipers only, pistols only. And I should have been a member of FaZe with the way I was shooting these days because it was crazy. But like it was a good time, and it was something that passed the time so much faster throughout those like 6 months that we were out there. So like those times doing that and then streaming now in the game, it was just like, why don't I do this now with like Call of Duty, Halo, actually make content with it and actually have a good time with not only my friends, but the other streamers that watch or any viewers that come by the channel. I let them know, hey, drop your gamer tag in the chat. I'll send you the invite and we can get this party started, So hopefully the next time we do this, it'll be on Halo. We get a bigger party lobbies, to get that started.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I was hooked, man. You brought out the wheel, you spun it the first time. I go, I'm here, and I sat there I probably sat there for a good 45 minutes to an hour just watching, and I'm like, what are these guys doing? What's the next one? It was awesome. It was awesome stuff. So great content.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's acknowledge some of our subscribers, some of the guys in the chat.
Chat going nuts.
The chat started off way early with Gabe. Gabe wanted to be the first one, so he put his hand up. All right, Gabe, first one. Jimmy was doing the countdown, which I love, man. I love. He was there early. T-8. I think we were still loading the show. AD was throwing his ADs in the chat, some fish heads.
Yes, sir. Fish heads. You know what I mean? Herc heads.
Oh, is that what we're calling Herc heads?
Hey, I'm taking it from Twitch. You heard it here first. I hope you're watching Twitch. That's my fish.
Yeah, they'll ban you real quick.
That is my fish.
They'll get banned immediately.
I just
He
got
stole our.
I'm looking for my first way out the door now.
He's getting bold in that affiliate status.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it.
Jimmy was counting down for us, man. He was excited. Let's see. Gabe's head was in the chat first, but the rest of his body hadn't joined. All right. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Hot.
The usual stream, the usual chat. Let's see. All right, man. He was counting down, man. I love this, man.
Really
I
only
love-
2 minutes away. Yeah.
Just 2.
I got in on it. I was like, it's time, baby. I was running the show. I was like, let's go. Throw those ADs in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. We had Jimmy throwing ADs. He literal ADs.
Respect. Hey.
Herc was there throwing them up.
Yes.
Yep.
Always.
And Jane Says was in there.
My lovely wife with
His
the her
lovely
fish
wife.
head.
Yep.
Shout out to
started that
Jane.
trend.
Shout out to her, man. She's always on the streams too, man.
Everybody's stream, bro. She's everybody's stream.
Yep.
She's
Biggest supporter,
Support
not
too,
only for
yeah.
me, but for the brand itself. So
Yeah.
big shout outs to my wife. She's the best.
No, she's great, man. She's great. That's awesome, man. Jimmy was on here. Special guest. Oh, did Jimmy not know who the guest was?
Yes. He's just
Nah,
fishing.
he-
fishing.
Yeah. Oh, hey, big homie's house.
Hey.
You know what I'm
Oh, that's
I had,
right.
to tell him, I had to tell him. Big homie knows.
saying? Yep.
Big homie.
Big
knows,
homie's
man.
out of town.
AD's home alone for Christmas. Uh-oh.
Be careful. Watch them dogs, man. Watch them dogs.
Yeah.
I was watching AD the other night, and he had just got up in the middle of the stream. The dogs were barking. He went to go get something to eat. And I was like, what's going on?
Life is good out
You should have
here.
been dancing salsa back there, bro. The fridge back there.
Oh.
and everything. Yeah, you just started ripping it.
Let's see. Jane was on here throwing actual little fish. So that I think she's
Little fish
using
and the llamas.
she's using the YouTube emojis.
Yeah.
They got Gabe up in here. Jane was on here. Jimmy, Bing Bong. All right.
Bing bong.
Gabe. Oh, congrats on the affiliate status from
Thank
Gabe.
you, thank you.
Who's that? Who's this?
Hey,
So you guys.
Tattoo SS is my brother. Shout out to him.
Hey, welcome
Shout
to the
out
show.
Tattoo SS.
Welcome to the pit and the show.
The pitch
Yeah.
show.
yeah.
Let's see.
The
Drop
pit
those
collab
hercs in the
with Herc.
chat.
Yes, sir.
So big homies here. We got Jimmy. Let's see. The Shield of Destiny.
Shield of Destiny. Yeah, that's what my wife has coined. She's coined the term for that spinning wheel. Shield of Destiny. That's your luck.
She's a marketing genius, man. You need to make sure
I
you
look up.
copyright her ideas.
I not only got the perfect partner for the rest of my life, but I got a marketing whiz. It's amazing. It's good stuff.
Dude,
go.
you know what? I'm pausing right here. Shout out to Mama Llama. I can't let Big Hercules, Hercules like outshine me. Shout
Mama
out to
Llama.
Mama Llama.
Oh, wow. Shout out my mom.
Mama Llama, without you, where would Llama be?
Not here.
Where would Llama be?
No, I would not be here. No, honestly, we're gonna talk about Christmas and the holidays and stuff. So I'm gonna give her a huge shout out because she deserves it. But shout out to Mama Llama. I hope you're listening. I hope you're watching. She likes to just chime in to get me into trouble here and there.
Yep.
So.
Every time she chimes in, she catches like a bad part. Be like, oh, here you go. Let me call him out right now. This is every time.
Let's see, big homie. The weapon wheel was mad fun.
Yes,
Let's
it
see.
was.
I'll drop a Herc fish head. You can copyright. Okay. AD check snap real quick.
You
Okay.
gotta let them know live and uncut. Hey,
Hey,
check
you know
messages.
you know where to find me. You know where to find me. 10 p.m. on Sundays, Eastern, not Pacific.
Not Pacific.
Big
not
Llama
Central,
show.
not Pacific, not European, Eastern, American.
I
So
got.
where you want to take this? You want to ask him questions? You want to get into Christmas?
Well, all right. So let's do this. I just want to, shout out to Christmas. Let me just shout out to the couple people I want to talk about. First of all, obviously yesterday was Christmas, and for a lot of people, it's a very festive holiday. Some people don't celebrate, whatever. But for those of you that celebrate, it's a couple things, right? For me, I love Christmas. I love just family time. So this time of year for me, even though it's a bit sad for me because my mom's not around, she passed away many, many years ago. Doing this with my family has been the greatest thing. And, coming together with my family, I gotta thank my blessings. A couple of things. One, shout out to Mama Llama. And I, the reason I'm saying this is I want her to understand and hear how proud I am of her and the stuff that she does. I mean, she goes out and she organized Angel Tree for her school, so she's buying, toys for kids at her school. She's out delivering. She was out delivering on Christmas Eve to kids' homes. Super proud of her of that stuff, and I don't think she gets a lot of credit for that. And that and she takes care of the Llama household. I mean, she takes care of everything here and makes it all worthwhile. So shout out to Mama Llama.
Big
I want to
shout
shout
out
out.
to Mama Llama.
Yeah, I want to shout out my father-in-law Frank. He's been a little under the weather, had some health issues, and I'm just thankful that he's doing better. I'm thankful just to spend time with family. And the one last thing is, the one thing I always talk about is in this show we want to do a theme. One of this is to think about the blessings that you have and the things that you've done this past year. I mean, you guys have done a lot. Be thankful. Be thankful for being able to do what you do today, and then looking forward to the future. So, from that, and then for me, the one thing that is special for this year, I did sort of reconnect with my sister, who I have not talked to in a long time, and so she's forcing me to sort of talk to her a little bit. She called me. She's like, "We're going to talk." I said, "You know what? You're right. I've been a bad brother. Let's talk about it." And so I'm thankful for all that. So again, I just want to get that off my chest. And that's what the holidays mean to me. I don't know if you guys have any messages to your family members or anything before we start see what's on the chat here. AD, you got anything?
No, hold on. New headset. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. No, I didn't really do anything for Christmas, so I just streamed. So that was pretty much it. But I did get 15 subs on stream that day, so that was a milestone. I mean,
that's big.
I'm gonna get
awesome.
my first Twitch payout, which is awesome. But just speaking on what we've done this year, I think all three of us, like, I'm really proud of where we got to so far. I mean, me and Herc were talking about it earlier. I mean, we've been talking about it honestly past couple of days where
we
we're
talk
like,
about it daily.
like super excited.
Oh,
like, bro, like, do you see like the numbers we're doing right now? Like every time we stream, we're getting to like 9-10 viewers, both of us. You know what I mean? Whether we're streaming together or apart, like we're still both getting to those numbers. Well, I mean, like the consistency is crazy. I was telling them today too. Like we're hitting like 3-4 streams a week together for the past like month, 2 months, 3 months, something like that. I mean, we got our whole crew like streaming daily, and everybody's like engaged with it. Like, yo, are we playing today? What's up? So like to see what we're building, I'm excited to see this next year of like where the Big Llama show gets to and where our channels, all three of us, our channels get to personally. I think the sky's the limit for us.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And then Herc, what are you thankful for, man? What's been good for you this year?
I mean, what aren't I thankful for? I mean, the way I see it, COVID is a terrible thing, obviously, right? Like it's put a lot of people into terrible places, but I can honestly say that I'm thankful for what COVID has given me, right? It's given me an eye opener. It's given me so much progress on the things that I needed to improve on, and like just shining that light on it and making me literally sit down and lock down and just take a look at everything that's happening and then make a game plan with my wife, my now wife at the time, where we were just dating and just trying to figure out what's next for us. I had to leave for 6 months at the heart of COVID. I had to train for the job that I have now. And then as soon as I got back, we got married, we got a house, we got a baby on the way, and the stream just reached affiliate all within 2021. So like the amount of things that I can say that I'm thankful for is beyond what I can even list. So like I'm thankful for everything. I'm thankful for, obviously I'm thankful for you having me on this show. If it wasn't for the success that this year has brought us, I wouldn't be here talking to you guys now. So
For sure.
it's definitely been a great time, great year. And I'm looking over to 2022 and seeing what's next.
For sure. And listen, I know that sometimes I bring the show down in terms of getting into more emotional topics, but this is stuff that I feel like, no, I mean, this is a good shout out to the families, to people who support us. And that's all. I just wanted to give us that moment to just sort of talk about that, which we want to get to know you a little bit more. Yes, and so, because everyone's heard from me and AD the whole time. So we're gonna do this right here for you, man. We're gonna give you the spotlight.
Oh no!
Oh wow!
As we grill you on a couple things and just sort of get to know you a little bit. And then and guys in the chat, if you're in the chat, you guys want to ask any questions to Hercules, you can, or to ourselves. I just want to take a few moments and spotlight you, Hercules, for a little bit. First of all, congratulations! You got one on the way.
Yep,
that's got to be exciting.
Yes, definitely exciting. I I've been a dad for the last 2 years, but it's a different feeling when it's your first official child, right? So it's been a very it's not even been an up and down roller coaster. I'm not gonna say it's been smooth sailings either, but it has been a very awesome experience to just experience that as a first time father, it's just I love everything about it. So I'm excited to see the baby. Baby's due January 20th right now.
Oh wow!
Yeah, there's a chance that it might come a little early, so we'll see.
So from a content perspective, any chance we have a live stream of?
My wife jumped in the chat the other day. We were streaming, and she jumped in the chat, and she was saying that what did she say? She was like, I'm waiting for the day where you're working from home or you're on leave, and I come downstairs midstream and I say my water broke. I'm like, I'm just gonna transition to cameras. I'm gonna go to the hospital with the camera. We're gonna live stream the birth.
Right off the phone.
Baby's gonna be born content creating.
There you go. We're gonna hit a million subs that day.
Oh yeah.
You gotta say, babe, you can't have the baby. Hold on. We got 20 more subs and she can drop the baby. Let's
Hold
go.
up the baby to the camera, right? Hey, drop the fish heads in the chat.
Cut the umbilical cord.
Fish heads in the chat for the little fish.
No, man, that's awesome, man. Congratulations on that, man.
Thank you.
That's an amazing feeling. I know I've had two of my own, and yeah, it's one of the best days of my life. Those two guys, and even though now it's like I have my own roasting committee, they roast me all day long. I love them to
I'm
death.
waiting for that because I can't wait to just wake up in the morning and just start roasting these kids. Like when they get to the point where they can do it back to me, that's gonna be the best feeling in the world. Because I can just look at me like, yo, who did that to your face? Oh god. And they look at me like, I don't know, but your breath is kicking right now, right? Like it's just the little things.
Back and forth.
Things.
Yeah.
They learn a lot. They learn a lot.
Oh man. No, trust me, getting roasted by your kids is horrendous, man. Like I loved it at first. It's funny, but they're really good at it. So
they learn from you. They learn your weaknesses.
Like especially little Llama. If I put out a bad video, man, he'll just look at me like with this face, and he'll just shake his head like, nah, he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but you gotta understand that's all he does is probably watch like YouTube and like stays in touch with content. So like that's good. That's valuable feedback, to be honest.
Listen, I got an industry insider, man. He watches everything. So when he tells me, hey, you should look at this, I listen. I go, yeah, you're right, man. I'm gonna go do that.
Way to do it. He has a one-stop ticket to content right here. This guy's cheating.
Yeah. He's my executive producer, man. I'm gonna credit him so we start making some cash. Actually, I told them there's a percentage of money they're gonna get if I ever get monetized. I made a promise to them, and so I'm hoping they don't take me up on that promise.
Hey, we'll get you there. So we'll get you some sponsors to where
we're getting close. We're getting close.
Throw them. We'll tell the sponsors, hey, throw them the percentage. They'll take it out of Llama's money.
You got Ugly Boy Rob in the chat asking.
Is Rob like that?
Hey, his name is Ugly Boy Rob.
Everybody gets roasted here.
Yeah.
He's asking, what made you start streaming?
Great question.
So streaming, I mean, video games. I grew up with video games, right? I've been a gamer my whole life. So being able to play story-based games, being able to play multiplayer games to the point where I know I can compete on a certain level. I kept telling myself for years, even before I joined the army, like I kept telling myself for years that this is something I can see myself doing for the rest of my life. I can see myself playing games and having a good time, right? I was always on YouTube. I was looking at what's trending, things like that, but I never capitalized on it. And within this last year, like I mentioned before, I was in Maryland training for 6 months. I changed my job to mass communications. So within mass communications, I learned how to do videography, photography, graphic design, public affairs, journalism, the whole nine. And in that span of 6 months, during that video course, it lasted maybe 3 to 4 weeks of straight video content. And as soon as I was able to look at Premiere, like look at all the Adobe stuff and look at Premiere and say, I'm no longer looking at Latin. I'm no longer looking at Pig Latin. I know what I'm looking at. I know how to work the tools. I'm going to start making something out of it. And finally, I told AD one day, and mind you, at this point, AD had mentioned to me before that he used to stream. And I remember like talking about it with him, and finally when I made the decision, I texted my wife, and I was like, "Hey, I'm thinking about taking a swag at some content creation, whether it's YouTube or Twitch or something." And she was like, "Go for it." And I was like, "Bet." That was all I needed. I needed that one bit of confirmation, and that was it. So as long as I had that little bit of support, it made me feel like I wasn't making a dumb decision. And I decided, I told AD, I was like, "Hey, at this point, we had been playing games together for a good, what, maybe 8 months at that point?
Yeah.
Not even, right?
Quite a bit. Quite a bit.
So we were doing good. Like, we were finally getting wins in Warzone. We're doing all this crazy stuff. And we finally got into a game together. It was just me and him.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to him, and I was like, "Hey, I'm thinking about starting to stream on Twitch, and I want to know, like your input and like if you want to do it with me." And immediately he lit up. He was like, "Yes, yes, I've been waiting for this moment." And I'm like, from there it just took off. As long as I was comfortable on the software and what I was doing, it made me feel more confident in the fact that I can do this. So that's what kind of started the whole thing.
No, that's pretty awesome, man. I mean, for all of us, we all have a different story, but like, there's reasons we're on here, and there's reasons we that draw us to do this medium, right? Whether it's streaming, whether it's videos, whatever. For me, creative, I just wanted to get my creative juices out. I mean, I've been a steady Eddie in the regular workforce for 20 some odd years. And deep down, I just got this little fire that said, I want to do something more. I want to do. Plus, I don't know. Sometimes I've said this before in our live streams. I'm very competitive. I see things and I go, I can do that better, or I can do that. I see that I can do that. Now, when I first started, man, it was horrific.
I mean, not speaking for both of you guys, but I feel like we probably all have that little competitive side, or the fact that we could feel like we could do these things. Because I feel the same. Like when I see other streamers, I'm like, I could entertain the same way. And I don't think it's just like me, but I think like our dynamic with all our friends and stuff, I think also helps me feel like we could do this and capture attention, because like we have some funny ass conversations between all of us, and we're having good gameplay too. So like that competitive side of me, where it's like, man, I think I could actually do this, and I have the right people with me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people could stop us, especially this next coming year. Like, now we found our footing. I think this year, like, speaking to when we've actually had that conversation, because like you said, we were gaming for months, and like the conversations were there, and I was recording most of, like, that whole time I was just recording gameplay. I wasn't streaming. I was like too shy to stream. But once he started streaming more often, and then also like he was helping me like edit my videos and like showing like my content can look a certain way with edits and stuff, I was like, wow, we can really do this. So then seeing him stream and then joining your podcast kind of made it seem like, oh yeah, wow, I need to really like just continue being consistent with this. And like I said, past it has to be like 6 months we've been like on and off with consistency, but the past like 2 have been like a crazy amount of like, I mean, even before I went to Florida, I think we were on like a hot streak of like both of us just streaming constantly. And like you could see, like I said at the beginning of the stream, like our numbers have gone up tremendously on all accounts. You know what I mean? Like I've gotten 300 views on Twitch, which before was like unheard of. I mean, even we were talking today, Roman 2 Raw, his first stream had 8 viewers. And it's like, that was a product of all of us streaming for a consistent amount of time and people seeing our dynamic and just being like, wow, somebody from that group is streaming. Let's see what's up. So, I mean, you joining, bro, I'm going to say it to your face, but you joining Blackout like has made Blackout real in a lot of ways. You know what I mean? And we're just going to continue to do this. And I'm proud to see you're getting your own merch and your own brand popping as well. Not just, you know what I mean? Like we're building empires here, man.
Yeah, we spoke it to an existence, and the biggest thing that we always like, we laugh about it now, but it is going to happen one day, and it's our chats are going to compete with each other, right?
Especially when we play those like spin games.
Yeah, exactly, right. And we're like, yo, everybody go ahead and jump on AD's chat and just start throwing fish heads all over the place, right? Tell him Herc sent you.
When I shoot his body, and be like, tweet this clip to him. Everybody tweet this clip to him.
And like, and like I can't wait, right? When I raid AD with like 1,200 viewers one day, and it's just gonna be like, yo, I'm here from the pit. You know? And like
Bing
everybody
bong.
coming, bing bong, come to the pit. Like everybody coming from his stream and been like, yo, 80's in the chat. 80
Yep.
80 kills your chat. This chat ain't got nothing on AD.
Oh no, that's gonna be the fun time when you guys are going at each other a little bit, because that's the fun of having that, having those subscribers, those followers to help you in your mission. And I think that would be awesome just to see that you guys rating each other's.
Weirdly enough, it feels like we're grooming our chats to like fit our personalities too. Like, because I was like joking around with like Jimmy, and I was like, man, why is my chat so toxic? And he's like, bro, you're toxic. And like when he said that, I was like, wow, yeah, I am. And then I also realized like when you go to like Herc's stream, his chat is like just positive. They're all nice to each other. My stream's just talking shit to Gabe. And I'm like, you can see like we're building our own like kind of like pseudo communities to where like they act like kind of how we are in a weird way. So like I said, man, the growth has been amazing this year. I do want to ask though, like, what are your goals for this next coming year now that you hit affiliate today officially?
This upcoming year, there's so many good ideas. No, but I would say my main goals right now is to establish the merch store, build that community within itself, like get the Discord going, get the Twitter going, and really build that community within, what is the pit, right? And I said it before, like the pit is what I refer to my community, that is the pit. And it's funny how it's like a double entendre in a way, right? Because I love Viking things. I'm a Puerto Rican Viking, and
First of its kind.
It's the first of its kind, right? I'm a native Viking. It's crazy, but I thought about the pit just one day as like just a hole in the ground, right? And I love rock music. Love it. And I love going into mosh pits. So when it kind of just clicked for me, I was like, oh, my chat could be a pit. Whether you're mosh pitting or you're in a hole, come to the pit. You won't be alone, and it's building that community slowly but surely. And the pit is an all-inclusive space. Oh. And that's all it bears down to. It's an all-inclusive space. We're building a community. Cute. Yeah. Yeah, you see that? And it goes back, right? It goes back, right?
No, and listen, I jumped from the pit, right, to blackout. I went back and forth because I was like feeling torn. I was like, all right, because I went to the pit first, right? I typed in a couple things. I'm like, yeah, and I hear Hercules just boosting it up. Oh, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Big Llama, and and then I'm like, oh, AD's on. Hold on. So I jump out, jump into his chat, bing bong, hey, what's up? Throw the llamas in the chat, all that stuff. And I kept jumping back and forth, man. I didn't want to miss a thing, but yeah, there's definitely a big difference between both of you guys is the way that you guys handle your collective community, because in at one point I think AD you couldn't say anything because Hercules was just out just selling everything. He was like, "Yeah, check this out. Welcome to the pit. Ching bing bong." What the? And you're like trying to get a word in. And you were like, "Forget it. He went out and I think he got ice cream."
Yeah, I had to go.
All right. Listen, I don't want to miss out what the chat's been live. So
chat's going crazy.
Yeah, chat's going crazy.
Ugly Boy Rob says my baby's due January 13th and my birthday is January 21st.
Hey, congrats, brother.
We're gonna go back to that.
My wife's birthday is January 11th.
Now your wife is saying she's got you on the live stream birth. She's got you.
It was her idea.
It was her idea.
Let's see. Yeah, they're on their way. Let's see. Gabe's in here talking about Jacob Brother. Let's see.
Talking about Baltimore.
Yeah, that's right.
Kids.
Yeah, they're talking about the kids. They already prank us so far, roasting and yeah. I mean, listen. Oh.
Yeah, they far off. Yeah, they far off.
Hey, John
Gillen's in here. Road to 1,000.
Road to 1,000.
John,
getting there.
I'm here, brother.
Baltimore's here. He wants to let you know he's here. He's in the house.
Hey, what's up, baby?
Here we go. Your brother's talking about. I'm a literal eyewitness to him being a gamer since he was a kid. Always had the gift of gaming.
Hey.
It started off with him, actually. I used to watch him play the first Metal Gear Solid on repeat. And it got to the point where we were both. I was like 5 or 6 quoting Metal Gear Solid. I'm like walking around the house and I'm like looking at my mom and I'm like liquid. Just like walking around quoting the game, and it was a game changer. That game was it was ahead of its time, definitely ahead of its time.
Let's see. Jane says she's gonna definitely troll more in the AD chat.
Nah,
So
she said I def get to troll more.
Yeah,
Of course, trolling allowed.
she tries to troll in my chat, and my Streamlabs yells at her every
He's
time.
like, stop it.
She's like, "Your Streambot's yelling at me again."
Make it stop.
It's telling me to phone in my funny.
Hey, half llama, half goat.
Ooh,
I'm liking that half llama, half goat.
Hey, that was Jimmy came
sounds
up with.
sounds like a new logo in the works.
Or
Llama
Llamageddon. That's what it sounds like.
Llamageddon. Oh boy, we gotta talk about that.
We're gonna talk about that.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to talk about that.
Oh man. I gotta say I had so much fun watching that live on stream. I gotta do
Oh
that.
my
more.
God.
Those live watchings, those are pretty fun.
You know, it's
Those are amazing.
fun to watch you, AD, because your reaction was classic, man. Like there was moments where like you laughed so hard, like it like knocked my earbuds off my ear. Like you were, you know, like, and I'm not talking about like you know, even fake laugh. Like you threw your head back, you were just done, man. And I think
if it hits me, it hits me, man. I can't hide it.
and I think I had said in the video, and then you like said right away, I said, you know, yeah, you got to be high to watch this. Be like, yep.
I literally, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go smoke before I watch this. Smoke, came back, and then you said that, I was like, confirmation.
Oh, okay. So, Hercules, we'll give you a plug here.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So, what you know,
Thank you.
what you know, again, we said we know what's coming up. What's on your plans for this New Year's? Like, you have any New Year's, live stream
like a-
coming or streaming? Anything special?
Oh man, nothing too big right now, but for the Christmas, me and the wife got together and we got the kids the Switch, but it was really for me. That's what it was, right?
Of course. As
We
it
got a
should.
Switch now, so I'm excited. I even spoke to AD about it. We had talked about doing like Pokemon streams for a while now, and now that I finally got the Switch in hand, my wife and her grandma and her mom, like grandpa and all of them, they all teamed up to get me literally every Pokemon game that's came out in the last like 2 months, and it's insane because like we didn't even open the Switch yet, and we're at my mother-in-law's house, and everybody's passing the gifts, and I'm pulling out game, and I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, so now I'm set on Pokemon things for the next year, I think, right? So
Yo, I told you
That's
those
definitely
Pokemon
something in the near
YouTube
future.
videos. Those Pokemon YouTube videos, man.
that's gonna be the next goal right now. Is to I'm gonna try and get a recording in of a sequence story of me playing Pokemon, the remastered versions of Diamond and Pearl for the first time in a long time. So that'll be a single player. Yeah. GG bought Pokemon Snap, and I've been saying since I was like 8 years old that they needed to remaster that game. They needed to bring that game back. That was the number one Nintendo game I played. It was Pokemon Snap, and I remember trying to get pictures of like the legendaries forever. We couldn't get them right until like I was older, and then our Nintendo like crapped on us, so I couldn't play it anymore. So I was like, "Yo, they need to bring this game back. I need to play this game again." And they finally did it, and then the family got it for me. So I'm grateful for that. So that's something definitely looking forward to in the near future. Was some Pokemon content on the stream, on the YouTube, things like that.
Let's see. Jane said she was like, "Snap what? Send me a link."
Just send me the Amazon link, and I got it there.
Exactly. Like sometimes you got to do that with some gifts. You got to be like, "All right, I'll just send you the link." Like,
I'm having some technical difficulties.
oh, can you hear us? All right, AD.
Oh no!
You're fine. I mean, you're on the.
Yeah, your mic's good. Everything's good.
I don't think you can hear us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's just roast AD for 10 minutes.
Oh, you gotta love it with his Corsair headset.
Oh yeah. He's got a fancy headset. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's too fancy.
Yeah.
Too fancy to work.
Let's do this. Watch this, man. Let's analyze AD fixing his headset.
Yes, there we go. So
Play
as
by
you
play.
can see here, Big Llama, we have AD trying to
my
fix
God.
his headset. Is
I'm
it
here.
working now, brother? He's here. Look at that.
You guys
That
are
was a
gonna
live
make
view
Live.
of,
I hate you guys. I appreciate this.
We were gonna roast you for like 10 minutes to see how long it took you to get the.
I don't know. It keeps saying it's auto shutting down. I'm like, is it dead? I don't know. We'll see.
You're not
I kind of
using
want to. I'm glad I'm. Oh, that's true too. I'm glad I'm testing these out because I was gonna buy these exact headphones. Now I might not.
Let's see here.
You hear that, big homie?
Yes,
I forgot Big Homie's watching. Jimmy's talking about it's too fancy for you.
Yeah. I still got the one that plugs in. You know, old school with it.
Well, now you can go get tea in the middle of the stream, right?
Yeah.
Hercules, did you ever see that stream, the one stream that we did where AD got roasted for his
Boba tea.
his boba tea and his
Boba tea?
short shorts?
Ah, no, I think I missed it. With the short shorts too?
I have no shorts, dude.
What are you, a Muay Thai fighter?
Hey, I got nice legs, dude.
Hey, you know what? I will attest to that. This man squats.
Yeah, I have nice legs, brother. Gotta throw them off somehow.
Oh, let's see. We got a long one here. Got a paragraph.
Yeah, my brother right there.
Let's read it.
Telling the story.
Let's see. We actually grew up not having many systems. Our cousins had them all. Luckily for us, we were all very close. That's where Herc would destroy our competition, and we'd all let him rock out and do something else while he'd sit there and own shit.
Glad to see nothing
about
has
right.
changed.
Yeah.
Let's see. Herc can't say shit about short shorts,
I
bro.
can't.
Oh,
I
no.
cannot.
Oh, I see. Llama, it sounds like Llama, you're the one that's missing out, brother. Not us.
Then I literally have a pillowcase filled with Muay Thai shorts.
Oh, my God.
All Muay Thai shorts.
It's
got
a-
kicks.
And it's got kicks.
It's a silk pillowcase with the Muay Thai.
Oh,
It comes
yeah.
out.
Yep. Has the
Oh.
drawstring at the top that's made out of different colors and tweed.
Oh, man.
Oh, here we go. Tree trunk ass legs. Oh man, see that's the one thing about streaming. I can't hide, you can't hide. The wives, the girlfriends, whoever, they're on and they will roast you.
will
Your
always
family,
come
your
out.
friends.
That's how it should be, though.
His shorts.
He's shorter than my temper.
Fish head. There's a fish head.
Yeah, he threw the fish head in that. That adds insult to injury right there.
I will say I wore Muay Thai shorts to a bar once and played pool.
Like a real man. You see
He
this guy
was
like
there
a
for
real,
Yeah.
like a real man.
Nothing says manly man with bright yellow neon Muay Thai shorts and a
that
jacket.
are slitted. That are slitted halfway up the thigh.
So when you got to go get that long ball across the table, like we're seeing all your bits, man. I don't.
Hey,
That boy got
I can't
cheeks.
rip the jeans, right? I mean, the true religion. I can't rip them. I paid a lot of money for those, So I you gotta stretch before you get on the table.
It's got to be old, like all right, because I'm significantly older than you two, so it's got to be like a generational thing. Because my son, Junior Llama, he wears them short shorts, man. Like
You got the Ranger panties.
I mean, he wears like bathing suit shorts, like everywhere he
That's what
goes.
those were. That's what those were.
Right.
I don't know,
man.
Anything is trending these days, right? Mullets are coming back.
Yo, mullets are coming
Yes,
back heavy.
yeah.
I don't. it
Speedos
bothered
are
me.
like grocery store wear. I mean, we've all seen a Walmart, right?
Yeah, I haven't been to Walmart in a long time, but yeah.
I mean, you guys being like around Florida a lot too. You got Publix. I'm pretty sure a lot of things happen in Publix.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
There you go.
You get characters.
Let's see. Your wife's chiming in here. She says that's why he's got so many lady fans.
Yeah. I gotta make a only shorts page.
Only fans for your
Only
shorts.
shorts, yeah, only shorts.
Your brother's talking about there were almost 2 extra balls on the table.
Right ball, corner sack.
My wife loves a good mullet,
Oh my God.
like a good Hall and Oates mullet. I always reference Hall and Oates for that because they had the best mullets of all time.
Oh my God. Best mullet and stash. You got the best of the 80s right
Oh,
there.
the combo, yeah,
Oh my God.
that's the combo.
Put them together. That's an unstoppable force.
Unstoppable force. You want to talk about having a high ground, Anakin? Get a mustache and a mullet. That's where you got it.
No way. Listen, man. In here, let me get the old school llama. In my day, fades only. That's all you get. You get a fade, low 1 or 2 on top. That's it. You're set. Now these dudes got like mohawk fade.
Oh man,
And
I was doing mohawks back in 2011.
Yeah, you were doing the mohawks. I remember you in the gym.
You had all the best fighters rocking it, right? You had Rampage Jackson, Chuck Liddell. Vitor Belfort had it for a while too. Like all these guys had these crazy haircuts.
No, and like I said, it's not that I don't appreciate them. I just can't rock them and look that good. So that's why I'm pissed. I'm just like, here I am with my old school fades. And these dudes are rocking these crazy haircuts. And now everybody's just growing the hair out. My son looks like it looks like one of those dusters. He wears a hat and his hair is like a mop on the sides, man. But he looks good. And I'm jealous. I can't rock that.
If you could pull it off, by all means, rock it. Coconut mullet.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
Nothing says Merry Christmas like woo.
Yeah, nice Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, so let's do this. Let's segue a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Little commercial time.
Yeah, we got some ads. Welcome.
We got
welcome
some
to
ads.
your first commercial.
That's right. Welcome to the commercial pit. All right. So first and foremost, I want to thank all the subscribers on all platforms for Blackout AD, for Hercules Outlaw, for the Big Llama Show. We are at 366 for the Big Llama Show for YouTube. I think we've gone up 30 since the last show. And every week it just keeps growing. We get new people on here. So we're always thankful for them. If you're listening to this on the podcast, please make sure that you follow, subscribe, like, whatever it is that you have to do, whether you're on Spotify, Apple Music, or however you're listening to this, please, so that you know when we post new content. Again, we have Hercules Outlaws on here today. The podcast is always available about 30 to 40 minutes after the show ends.
Yep.
Please make sure that you subscribe. Please check it out there. And again, this show is very entertaining. As you can see, we've gone 48 minutes and we haven't talked about one topic yet, but
oh my God, it's been 48 minutes. Oh,
48 minutes, no topics yet. Which, you know what, the topics are a backup, and that's that's how we love it. We engaging with the chat is how we do our thing, and we're gonna have fun. We haven't even talked about Llamageddon. We haven't even talked about it, and that's the one thing we wanted to talk about this week.
Made one reference.
Made one reference, and that's it. And then, as always, check out the merch store featuring the Hercules Outlaw logo. The Big Llama logo is out there. I call it the Blackout Llama edition.
Yep.
It's a collaboration. Go out there to the merch store. And again, the way that we price the merch store is not to make money. It's to get the product out there on people. So if you like what you see there, check it out. If you're looking for, if you're returning some gifts and you want to spend some money, go to the Big Llama merch store on Teespring and get some merch. All right.
Sure.
All right. Let's get back to business. Let's see. So what we're going to talk about is...
Oh, we're getting right into it.
Right into
it 48 minutes into the stream.
48 minutes into the stream. Let's talk about topic one.
Let's go.
Let me do my best John Campy impression. And today's first topic, Llamageddon. Oh my God.
Oof.
Listen, hey, shout out Miss Dysfunction.
That's right.
Hey, we gotta say, because Herc's seen her rise too. I mean, her growth is also, you know what I mean? She's growing just as well. And she's her family, which is awesome.
I love her.
So shout out Lee. Yep. Her stream's a lot nicer than both of ours put together.
Yeah, for real.
No, she's got it going, man. She's got
and she's playing obscure games and stuff, so it's like
that's dope. The best thing about it. She what were you playing today, Lee? It was like some doodle game that you can play and you gotta like guess what it is and stuff like that. It looked like a blast, I tell you. I gotta get in on that magic. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff that she plays on there that you're just like, what is that game? And what do I do? You know, how do I get in on this? Right.
Yep. So I would just want to say shout out Lee, but let's get to this Llamageddon. What do we? How do we?
Where do we start?
Where-
Where do we start?
oh
I
my
got
God.
talking points here. Look at this. I took notes on this episode because I had to I had to share some of this, right? Like,
Well,
That-
I mean, first of all, I thought this was fake. I honestly thought like somebody set me up, and it was a good buddy of mine. His name is Jeremy. He hit me up, man. Him and I have been friends for about 20 years, and he hit me up on Instagram, which he never does. Like I've never seen him. We talk here and there. Hit me up on Instagram. Said, man, you and your boys need to watch this Llamageddon. I said, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, there you go.
there it is. There's the one.
There's the one. I got no llama rants today. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like seriously, this is stupid. Like, no way. But he's like, trust me, just watch it and do a reaction. I was searching for what I should talk about this week, which one I should watch. Everyone did Die Hard this week. Yeah. Everyone did Miracle on 34th Street and It's a Wonderful Life. Like all the reactors did the same shit this week. So I was like, you know what? Let me put Llamageddon out there. Let me sit down and watch this. And the minute I knew that it was 69 minutes long and 69 on purpose, I was sold.
Yeah, he understood.
I understood the assignment. I said, yes, I get it. But good God, it was more terrible than I expected.
Bro, that was one of your funniest reactions to me personally.
It was,
because the movie was so stupid and your reaction was it was like exactly what I was thinking. And I joked around with you like we're really like we're good co-hosts because I was understanding, but I just think that movie was so dumb that it was like that's the natural reaction. Like, what is going on? But it was like a car crash. Like you just couldn't take your eyes off of it. Like I wanted to hate the video.
Yeah.
But,
like, look at that amazing
Llama
IMDb
said,
description at the top left, right? Meemaw.
Yeah, the names of the characters.
Yo, Llama said they don't look like they want to be here.
I mean, so and they used the entire budget of this movie. I guarantee you for this one scene right here.
5 minutes in, they blow their load.
I mean, listen.
Has no idea what is going on.
Yeah.
At all.
I'm telling you what happened here. The guy gets off the airplane or the helicopter, says two lines of dialogue, and he ends it with "bag 'em and tag 'em," and he turns around and he walks away. Like there was no reason he could have just drove up. Complete waste of money on this helicopter.
They clearly just landed across the street in an empty lot. Yeah, this movie was crazy.
Yeah, no, listen. So the movie borders on, like, it tries to be a little racy, a little raunchy. Hold on, let me see if I can find the screenshot. But if you see that guy's face right there, clearly doing his business, taking care of business with a nice young lady. But that's why he couldn't make it to the funeral. But as I'm breaking this down, I don't know why we're doing this, but oh my God. This guy right here is probably the worst actor that's ever been to grace the screen.
He looks like a scumbag, man.
What's his name?
Yeah, for real.
Look, he's got three. James Earl Cox the third
with an X.
Nobody genuine is a second or third. Like you just go junior, but you don't go third.
Oh my God!
You gotta put that in the title. There's clearly something going on.
And just they were just unnecessary. Like this girl right here, right? She spends most of her time on the phone.
Yo, this scene was so stupid. Just inviting people over. It's like,
and listen, and in my edit, I'm being honest with you. She literally spends 4 to 5 minutes doing this scene, and it's a jump cut. She's like, "Hey, Mark. Hi, Dan. What's up, Joe? Hey, Matthew." Like, we get it. You're inviting people to a party. We get it. Like, you don't have to.
They went down the whole casting shoot.
I think so.
Yeah, literally.
I mean,
That was their end credit scene.
Bro.
And when she's texting, this is her texting right here. You see me on my phone? Like she wasn't even looking at the phone. Nobody's that good.
Listen, back in the day when I used to have the numbers on the, you know what I mean, the old school texting, I used to text under the table.
That QWERTY keyboard.
Yeah, we had to like press it like 3 times to get C. Yeah.
Now listen, they bring out these doctors, right? Why are they doctors? Because they have white lab coats on.
Ignore
And
the
then
V-neck.
it's clearly a spaceship. Yeah, this guy got a collar shirt unbuttoned.
Right. And then
Man
he's
owns the land that they're filming on, and they had to put him in the movie. So they
look,
gave him a
look.
budget.
His name, his
play
character
doctor.
name is Doctor. It's right there.
This is so stupid, bro.
I love it.
But here's the best part, right? I'm all for tricky dialogue, but this guy was saying it's coming from the northwest quadrant. If you look to the left, it's there. I'm like, guy, rehearse your lines. Like at least read them. Oh, here we go. Yeah, short sleeve with white coats. I mean, it was terrible. It was terrible. And they're examining a let me see if I can find you guys a picture of what they're examining. Essentially, it's a horse trailer with wings. Like they put some wings on it. And then look, man, this was the best. You see where it says time lapse?
Oh, I gotta say, my favorite part was. I hope you bring it up next. Go ahead. I want to see if you bring it up because I think we're on the same page.
It literally looks like a okay. So if you do editing, right? Sometimes you put a placeholder to say, okay, I'm going to put something in here. Or I need this thing, and they just put time lapse. That's how the thing goes. It's his time lapse, and like you're watching that for 10 seconds.
Somebody forgot to put the like 2 days later thing.
Dude,
2
that was
days.
on for 10 seconds?
Something like that. It was just sitting on the screen, time lapse. I'm like, hold on, did I pause it? What's going on?
Bro, that's hilarious.
Oh my
bro.
god! At least have some B-roll or something.
That's
Something.
fucking hilarious.
Then we get to the
Cars
party.
passing by.
There's time lapse right there. Literally just sitting there, time lapse, full screen. Like it's not even.
Amazing.
Then you get to the party. Then you meet these characters, and I want to point out,
Edmund.
yeah, we got this guy right here. This guy is the one who steals the show.
Yes, he did.
23 shirt changes.
Bro, every time he pops up on the scene, you got a new shirt.
The new shirt.
I'm telling you, it was funny as hell because the first time I noticed it, I go, wait a second, wasn't he wearing a tank top? Right? Like I just happened to be like, oh, he was wearing a tank top. And then he showed up with a t-shirt that said bride on it. And then it was t-shirt watch 99. Like I was like, all right, I'm on it. Let's see how many shirts this guy's going to wear. And
Something funny they should have threw in was like somebody who, like one cast member who's always in the background, kind of like looks at his shirt and like notices he has a different shirt on.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious in the background.
yeah, no. And so they're playing these games. Like again, it's like 10 minutes of like there is shirt change right there.
You gotta talk about this scene right here, bro. This is the best
Oh
part
my
of the
God.
movie. The jazz music, bro.
I don't know if you guys can hear that.
When I
No,
saw this scene,
Bro. They're
the
just
fact
playing
that yes,
slow jazz.
that was my reaction alone. Like, that was the pain on my face when I saw him dancing and grinding oxygen at that point. I'm not even gonna say air because that was just he needs help.
Yeah. I couldn't figure out what this guy over here was doing. I was like, what? Why is he crying? What's going on over here?
Practicing his Robert De Niro impression in this scene.
Like, he's changed his shirt again.
Oh man.
And then we got this scene right here, the showdown between the llama
The red
and
water.
and no, this is the first victim that gets killed via laser / fireworks.
Oh.
I mean, let's just play this scene in its glory right here. I mean,
Look at her. She's just staring at the llama. Llama staring back. He's got glowing red eyes.
Just fireworks. Just fireworks.
Llama says she's dying from fireworks. You couldn't just get out the car.
Look at that. Exactly. The fireworks went off. Oh my God.
I don't know. Listen, Llama, I don't know if you ever got thermited in Warzone. It's not very easy to get away from those, brother.
That might as well be a firework in itself.
Yeah, that thing catches you, you might be done.
Your big toe, and that's it. You're
Yeah,
done.
it's over. He's like, oh, I'm on fire. Oh, wow.
Now, this guy right here decides to give the llama a little bit of the
Oh
smoke.
my God.
Oh,
This
yeah.
was my favorite scene. This was the best scene in the entire movie.
I knew when you opened the reaction with this and you said, he's hitting the joint. I was like, oh, this movie's dumb as hell.
I mean, I'm telling you, when I saw the llama smoking out, I said, all right, that's it. I'm sold. I'm sold. And look, the llama's named Louis the Llama. I wasn't
Louis
kidding.
the llama. Killer llama.
So he's high as can be. He's over there. Let me walk up to this guy and let me give him a little smoke.
Yeah, bro. Listen, I get high. I'm never walking up to a demon-looking llama, bro. I'm not, what?
Man, it sure says, "Who's your daddy?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, here's our friend here.
The scream that he lets out in this scene. I
And
damn
like
near
what?
pissed my
You
pants.
hit it after the llama? You know what I mean? Like if this
Yeah.
all goes
Look, the llama's right there smoking it up. And he blows it out.
how's it? Look at the blood, bro. That looks like
The red water.
MK2, bro. That looks like MK2 graphics right there.
And then he throws the heart at her. Oh, this is the best scene right here, man. The llama took care of business right here.
That ground meat. Oh man. Oh
see the
yeah,
llama
he
hits?
started G stomping her.
I mean, come on.
Oh man.
You got hands, bro. You got hands.
Snap the neck. You gotta snap the neck. You gotta snap the neck at the end. That's it.
I love how they added the sound effect too. It's like, she's like
You
she's
can
not
see
dead.
her. You can see her
She's
still
breathing.
breathing.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Oh, here we go. Shirt change. He's wearing a t-shirt. And then he's got a tank top. I'm not even kidding, man. Look at this.
Incredible.
Oh man. And then you've got let's see. Then they get all a little bit. They get a little funky here, and they all end up in a hot tub. Oh my God! Let's see. Hold on. Here's the llama creeping into the hot tub. Catch the radio. Come on, man.
This movie. So
She looked like she was just showering. You saw that? It's like she was enjoying that electric.
Look at the horsehead guy.
what the fuck?
I'm telling you, man, there's something up with that llama.
Yo, this movie is crazy.
Oh my God. And then it just gets worse. It just gets progressively worse. They can't get cell service. The guy changes his shirt to Ninja Turtle shirt. He's a Ninja Turtle now.
Oh man.
Here we go, man. This is llama's
running.
got deadly accurate aim right here. It's like a sniper.
You see the glint. Look at the glint. Oh my God. No. No. The ketchup everywhere. The red hots. Somebody throw up? Is that what that was?
Yeah, exactly.
That's hilarious.
Oh man. The explosion.
He's even further away. Oh, this I'm gonna end it right here with this guy right here.
This guy got a faucet behind him. He just the faucet's right here, just
Pouring a
water.
bucket next to him.
I mean, and our guy with the shirt, his
He's not
shirt
even
is
dirty.
It's clean.
He is
It's clean.
spotless.
This guy's about to flood the whole thing.
Oh, then we got the guy turning into a llama.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
where he took his persona.
Yeah, and then the part I skipped, which I thought was like totally unnecessary, was the guy turning into a llama. He starts giving birth to llamas. I couldn't stomach that. Like on the reaction, I was just like, all right, come on, let's get past this scene. And I was counting. It was like, you know how like that you do something and it's unnecessary the first time. They did it 5 times. The guy gave birth to 5 llamas.
They're setting up a sequel, dude.
That's what it is.
Llamageddon 2. Return of the Llama.
Oh my god! And then this guy right here.
Starring Big Llama. We're gonna get you in there.
Listen, oh man, I should write the guys who made this movie and be like, listen, guys,
It's time for a sequel.
I will be in your sequel. Just tell me where to go. I'll do it for free. Oh yeah, here's the baby llama. See, I don't know if you guys can see. They birthed a baby llama. I couldn't watch anymore. I was like, all right, that's it. Let's just go.
You know what? If they made 7 Sharknado movies, I think this has a very good future on its hands.
This guy says Sharknado.
No, listen, it's the future. The future is
This is
I said Sharknado.
Llamageddon is the future. If Sharknado had a chance, Llamageddon has a chance. Especially if they're on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. So that's it right there. Llamageddon. I like this. We should do this next week too.
Yeah.
Find another shitty movie to just obliterate.
That's hilarious.
Oh my God.
That movie is trash. But go check out Llama's reaction to it because that thing had me cracking up.
Like you said, AD, it was a 1 out of 10 movie with a 10 out of 10 reaction.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%.
And the best part was reading those comments. There was a ton more. But actual people who like rented it on Prime.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And they were like, "Oh, what did we expect from a movie like Llamageddon?" Which is true. And even one guy was like, "Even at free with Prime, it was still too much to watch." Oh my god!
Man, I honestly feel like if they can get that movie on Amazon Prime, we can make any content and it will get eyes, man. It will get eyes.
Llama orgy.
Llama orgy is wild, bro.
Oh my god! Oh god! That was actually pretty good. I mean, that was a great, great thing to watch.
Yeah, that was awesome. No, the scenes in there.
Yeah. Listen, like I said,
Top tier.
and what's funny is I you know what I've always done is whether I do a movie review or a reaction, depending on what I think of the copyright. Like sometimes I won't tag the studio, but I may tag an actor or two, like legit, because I'm like, you know what, check out my stuff, see if you like it. Maybe one of these guys will like it. Yeah. I got retweeted by I guess a Twitter account that handles that Llamageddon movie.
Oh, yeah, they
nice.
retweeted. They like my post too.
Yeah, they retweeted my post, so I was like, okay, so maybe they're
probably
watching.
over there. They're probably over there. I hope they're watching because they're probably just like, we made it, boys.
Let's go on the Big Llama show.
We made the Big Llama show.
We're
Exactly.
gonna get Llama on the sequel. He said it in the show.
Dude, I would totally be in the sequel, and I want to be change your shirt guy though. That's what I want to be.
I want to get killed by the llama.
I want AD to be the guy in the back that notices, and he's the only one that notices the shirt.
The shirt, yeah.
I think that's the number one power.
I'm not even gonna have words. I'm gonna be like,
It's just
But you know what? Look, Jimmy's talking about Velocipaster is on Amazon Prime. Let me show you guys some of the nonsense that's out there.
I do gotta before we go. I gotta say shout out to James Johnson. What up, Unc? How you doing? I'm glad you stopped by, man.
Oh, thank you for coming by.
Yes.
Hit that like and
Killer
subscribe.
sofa.
Yeah, so you have Velocipaster. You got the Killer Sofa.
Do we need to do a watch along with you on one of these?
You know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like this is content gold right here. I think we should just sit down and watch it.
I do believe that. All right. So if you weren't aware already, right, you can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and you can go sub to Blackout AD, Big Llama, or Hercules Outlaws channel using your Twitch Prime for free. And with that being said, if you link your accounts, there are certain movies you can watch live on stream that's on Amazon Prime.
Yo, we gotta check that out. Actually, that's actually
Exactly.
a good call. Good
Near
call.
future.
Big brain.
Big brain, yeah, big brain academy over here. Look at you. But yeah, look, man, look at this. Sharktopus? What is that?
I mean, I think you know what it is, brother. It's a shark.
I love
Mixed with
the
an
title
octopus.
names. I love these.
Question mark?
Well, hold on. Oh, sorry.
Okay, Sharknado.
Sharknado.
Yeah, no, Sharknado's the popular one. Sharknado, everyone knows the Sharknado, but let's
They
see.
made 7 movies.
Funny enough, they put a COD Pro in one of the Sharknado movies.
Did they?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did. Doug Sensor Martin.
Look
They
at
have
that title. It says Sharknado. Enough said.
exactly. You've got zombies from the zoo, right? That's intriguing. That's intriguing.
That is intriguing. I like that. I like that picture though. That's enough to grab my attention. I'd watch that.
But who is going to watch Santa Jaws?
Dead. Santa Jaws is your Christmas movie. That's next
That's
year.
a Christmas movie.
It has to be, bro.
Christmas
Was he-
2022.
Was he
Santa
dropping death?
Now, this one, I don't know if you guys have seen Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
I have not.
Oh my God! You listen. If you
It's one
like,
of those parody movies, right?
yeah, if you love, all right. So listen, I'm gonna tell you the premise. Oh, you youngins. This guy, the guy on the cover, right? He took an old Japanese kung fu movie, like old school kung fu movie.
Mm-hmm.
He took the original footage, he redubbed all the voices, and he inserted himself in the movie. And it is complete hilarity. I'm talking about like because their mouths move a certain way. He synced up every sound that he could come out of. Like, so when the girl goes, the girl walks up to him, she's like, "I never ever wee wee." Like, I'm like, what the hell is that? and he's fighting with nunchucks made out of beavers, and just that's one of those you got to watch. That's a classic.
This sounds like an Oscar winning movie. Would have had better luck. Oh my God, yes. Before we go anywhere, right? The Jack Frost movie, right? Not the one that we just saw on this list. The older Jack Frost movie, right? With it was Michael Keaton, I think, in this movie, right?
Oh yeah.
So I completely forgot about this movie, right? And we couldn't get Frosty the Snowman to work on Christmas Eve.
Oh God.
So our middle child, Casey, he's like looking for a movie. So I was like, I'll throw on this one, right? It's got to be a live action Frosty the Snowman. I was wrong.
Oh no.
Oh man, he gets really emotionally attached to certain characters in movies, right? Like he cried when Dobby died. Spoiler alert.
I mean, I cried when Dobby died.
I mean, yeah, who
that was
doesn't?
sad, man.
It hit him.
on,
It hit him
dude.
hard. It hit him hard. But he's
Mr.
watching Jack
Potter.
Frost, and it's like the last movie he can
I'm
watch.
sorry.
Sorry. Too soon.
Yeah, way too soon. Yeah, he has a complete meltdown because of the ending of this movie. And if you haven't seen Jack Frost, it's the father comes back as the snowman, and then at the end of the movie, the snowman has to leave because it's the end of winter, right? So, Daddy melts, and he does as well. And it was just he's sobbing, and I felt so bad. I'm like, damn, I put this movie on for him. I'm never gonna hear. I ruined Christmas for this kid. Worst parents ever. Just sobbing.
That's hilarious.
You killed it, man. I'm telling
Felt so
you.
bad.
some of these movies need to come with warnings. Like
It really should, right?
I wasn't prepared watching Coco. Like I was not prepared.
That's another one.
Oh my god! Like I'm over there trying to sing Coco Loco like no. Oh my
I'm
god!
not crying, you're crying.
Yeah, exactly. Who's cutting onions in this theater? What's going on in here?
But like the best part about all of that, right, is like the oldest, he doesn't really get emotionally attached to certain things, yes, but not like that to movies, like certain characters and stuff. But the next morning,
We all cried in Coco.
yeah, we all cried in Coco. The next morning, it's Christmas Day, and I'm fully prepared for these kids to come and wake us up and be like, "Oh, Santa came with the presents, blah blah blah." And I'm expecting like it's always like like when you're a parent, you know there is an odd chance that a child is gonna wake up at 2 a.m. and see everything, and just be like, "Everybody get up!" Right? It's at 2 a.m. It's game time, right? So like now you're like emotionally like preparing yourself, right? But 7:30 rolls around, and the oldest comes into the room. And I'm expecting to hear Santa came. No. No.
He's
His first words out of his mouth. Hey mom, do you want to hear a fun fact about leopard seals?
what?
Leopard seals.
This guy's crazy.
I'm like leopard. I was like, yo, you couldn't wait another hour? Tell me about leopard seals, right? But then that happens, right? And I finally get out of bed after like 30 minutes of like really like frustrated with the fact that Santa came and nobody gave a shit.
Oh no!
He's the first one, and he's watching TV. He's watching his documentaries like he always does. And I see all the presents out, and then I'm like, yo, is nobody gonna tell me Santa came and stuff? And he's like, oh yeah, that happened. But like leopard seals, right? Like, I'm like, what am I doing? That was amazing, though. That was the best part of Christmas right there.
The funniest thing for me is this man said in the group chat him eating the cookies and drinking the milk. Like legitimate. Oh man.
Every year. Every year.
Oh man. Well, just in honor of you, we have the scene here.
This guy.
Yes.
We relive the glory that is.
Oh. About to make me cry now.
All right. We won't do that, see. Oh no. We'll be nice about it. We'll be nice about it.
That snowman even looks like Michael Keaton.
It does.
Strangely enough.
But I'm serious, man. There's gotta be an adult not spoiler, but like a warning, like maybe a tissue rating. I don't know, because I gotta be prepared, man. Like oh, look, your wife is reliving the trauma. I got to be prepared. Like, for example, in the Heights, which I didn't expect anything to really bawl or anything, but it hit me so hard. I was ugly crying, like not breathing crying. And I don't know, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but, for me, the reason I ugly cried was it was so close to home in terms of my mom passing and sort of how I remember my grandmother, and it all hit me at once. And I'm watching it at home, and I'm doing my best to just hold it in. I'm like, tears are running down my face, which is fine. I don't care about crying. It's when I feel the bottom lip quiver that I say, oh no, this is over. It's about to get ugly. And it got ugly, and I was like, and my wife was like,
the heaving.
Yeah, no, my wife was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I look at her, I'm like, "No,
not at all."
And I go in her arms, and I'm like, and my kids are like looking at me now. Like the movie's still running. I can hear the movie running, but I can see my kids in the corner of my eye. Like, what is wrong with Dad? Like it wasn't that bad. Like what is wrong with him? And so ever since then, I'm like, I need a warning. I need to know when these things are happening, because I can't do that again.
I like that idea though. A tissue box warning, right? A tissue rating.
Just something.
Every movie.
Just tissue rating.
Tissue rating.
Let's see. Your wife. I fucking cried because he was crying so hard. I seriously felt so bad.
It was bad. It was bad. It took us when we watched the last Harry Potter movie. It took us a legitimately like good hour and a half to finally get him to settle down, and like because it wasn't just Dobby, it was when Snape did too.
Oh yeah.
When Snape kicked the bucket, oh, game over. Game over. Shut it down.
With you always, Harry Potter. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Snape.
Not Snape, who you hated for 6 movies.
Yeah. Literally. Oh no, I love Snape since day one. He was a real one. He was a true goat. He's a real wizard. The story's about him. Everything else is just happening around him.
Exactly. Your wife saying I cry over everything. Yeah, no, I went through a period where I cried at freaking commercials. I had to stop. I don't know, like something was wrong. Like,
oh my
I'm
god,
watching...
no. Hulu is terrible with that over the holidays. Oh my god, my wife. I look at my wife every time a commercial comes on because I gotta make sure if she's okay. Like, you got that bookstore one. You got the one where the lady buys her a bird feeder. Just, all these commercials, and I'm just like.
The Publix commercials used to make me like sob, man. And like get the family together for the holidays, and then like the one family member shows up who hasn't been there in years, and they're all crying. I'm like, what's going on that guy? Oh, that truck commercial. Which one?
Is the truck commercial?
So I'm not okay.
Not okay.
Oh man, no man. Like I said, I'm. You have to let your emotions out. You gotta let it out. You can't keep it in. In my dad would never ever show his emotions, and so anytime I cried, he'd be like, "Look at this ninny boy. What's wrong with this kid?" I'm like, "Damn, Dad, I just saw somebody die on TV. Like, geez, leave me alone." There was one movie
I was emotionally attached to that character.
Well, listen, my first like movie experience, because mind you, I'm third world. I'm from Peru. Living in the mountains and shit like that. We get to the United States. I go to a movie. What movie do I go see? E.T.
Yes.
And I was not okay. I was not. Listen, my mom was like, "Oh, mijo, come on, let's go." And I'm like, "All right." And I'm sobbing. E.T.'s gone. and we walked to the theater. So like the walk home was me sobbing the entire walk home, and my mom trying to explain to me it's a movie, but she didn't really know it's a movie because she's like backwoods. She's like, "Well, no, mijo," and aliens.
Documentaries are getting better and better. I mean,
aliens, no real, and I'm like, "Oh no."
They're not real either.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck that movie. Yeah.
But yeah, no. Listen, I need warnings. The last one I'll share with you guys, and I'll stop talking about it, was Toy Story 3. That was a good one. I was not prepared.
Yeah.
Because the kid Andy goes off to college. Mm-hmm. Where do I go? My kid going off to college. And so when he gives up the toys, that was an ugly cry in a public place. I got people looking at me at that one. Like, what's wrong with this grown man in the theater just crying?
This guy really loved Woody, dog.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, damn, what was wrong with me? I wasn't prepared.
That was a good send off to the series too, because right after that they started doing the short movies on Disney Plus and things like that. But
yeah.
That was a good send off because it was like when the movie came out, a lot of us were kids during that time. So essentially, they treated that moment as if we grew up with Andy. So like when that movie came, there was so much space in between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
That when 3 came out, you were like, of course they're gonna be adults, right? And like that wasn't the thought going into watching that movie. It was mostly just, oh, Toy Story. It's Woody and the gang again, But like you forget about, Sid. You forget about Andy and like all the other characters that were like really pivotal to the series. So when you grow up with Andy and then you see that in that position, you're just like, damn.
Yeah. It's like
Woody's gone. Man, look at that.
Yeah, no, he gave him to another family. Like, bye, Woody. Oh man. Anyway, let's segue. Let's segue. Hold on, we got a comment here. Radio Flyer. After having my own kids, that shit hit ever harder. I cried worse than when I saw I Am Sam. Oh, okay.
And my wife has all the good movies.
No, listen, that's
All the good movies.
yeah. I mean, listen, I love movies for that. I love that you can sort of put yourself in their world and sort of relate. But yeah, man, I'm saying I just got to be prepared. I just got to be ready. And unfortunately, all the movies nowadays have that one scene.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, man. Like, just give me, the happy ending, man. Like leave me alone. Like for one movie. I think I even watched. I watched 8-Bit Christmas. You guys heard of that one?
No.
It's an HBO movie. It's the kids trying to get a Nintendo Entertainment System for Christmas. It was like a throwback. It was funny. It was great, and it was completely lighthearted until the end. And then they had to tell you that one parent didn't make it to the future. And I'm just like, God, I hate you. I hate you.
Why? Why?
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
by the way, we're missing one. Like what?
Yeah,
they
but-
don't even put it in the movie. They put it in the credits.
Well, no. He's telling the story from his perspective growing up, right? And he's at his parents' house. They say his parents' house. Only one parent comes to the table for dinner at the end. I'm like, oh, come on. No. You're killing
That's
me.
how
You're
they
killing
dropped
me.
that bomb.
And then they just have like it's nothing. Like it's nothing. Here's our final topic, and we'll close the show on, since we're the day after Christmas and everybody's talking about Christmas movies. Some of the favorite Christmas movies out there. I just grabbed this screenshot of some of the ones that I saw that people were watching. I got to agree that Home Alone and Christmas Story at the top. Look at that. Your favorite, Jack Frost, is there.
That damn movie.
That damn movie.
That damn movie.
And then there's a whole bunch of different movies that were Nightmare Before Christmas and all that stuff. And then there's that ever, popular debate. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Which I think is funny and stupid all at the same time.
My wife will tell you right now, Die Hard is 100% a Christmas movie.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly that that's a Christmas movie. I just find it funny how people like stand at one position or another. Like they like strongly oppose.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's an action movie. No way, it's not about Christmas. Like, yeah, it's a Christmas movie, man. Like they're at a Christmas party, and just because they're not exchanging gifts but exchanging bullets doesn't mean anything,
It's a gift. It's a gift in itself, right?
Exactly.
Put your name on that.
He gives the gift of death. That's what he's doing. Oh,
He's dropping bodies off.
yeah, and Lethal
And
Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. Yes.
Oh, that's totally a Christmas movie. Happens at Christmas time. It's a Christmas
100%.
movie. It's the movies that don't count are the ones that jump into seasons. So, like for example, a movie if it spans the a year or 2 years and they happen to jump in a Christmas season, no, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
But if the movie takes place in Christmas time, Christmas movie.
This is true.
In the chat,
Heard it here
anyone?
first. Heard it here first.
That's right. In the chat, anyone want to challenge that assumption? Let us know. Let us know what you think should not be. Well, let's see here. Herc never seen a Christmas Story, guys.
I've never seen it either. I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
you
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are young.
Hey, AD, we're gonna have to live stream a Christmas.
Yeah,
Story
live
one
stream,
of these
watch
days.
this. Yeah,
Live
Next
stream
year-
and watch it
next
together.
Next year for Christmas time we'll
Next
do
year
it.
for Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good team up for you guys, is to watch
that.
the Christmas Story live and get your reaction. But I have a feeling, depending on, it might hit you differently, Hercules, with kids than it does AD.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, because your mindset is different when you have kids. It's way different than
You look at things in a different light.
for sure.
And I never noticed that until, because like our Voodoo account is insane, right? And I thank my wife for that, because my wife has all the best movies on Voodoo, and she's been collecting it for the last like 18 years, and she has a lot of good movies. So like at night we would just throw a movie on and see what's up. But there were a couple movies, I can't put my finger on like all of them right now, but there was a couple movies where I looked at it in a different light just because of the boys. And like we got 3 boys, and they're going on what, 9, 7, or 9, 6, and 5. So like they're still young, right? So like there were a couple of movies where I was just like, damn. Wild America was a big one. Wild America's, I named them Wild America. They're Xbox gamer tag. They're email and like all this other shit that we like monitor. Wild America, because that is the epitome of their existence. And like watching that movie, I was just like, that's 100% them. And like ever since then, every movie that we watched that had like kids and family and stuff like that, it's been a different light, and it's been an eye opener for sure. Because I mean, that's something I would have never thought about 2 years ago, right? Like,
Yeah.
fresh out of active duty, going back to college, and not a single care in the world. But what jack am I gonna have this time? You know, like, what kind of whiskey am I gonna have tomorrow? And no, that all changed when they entered the life.
Yeah. And trust me, AD, don't think I didn't. I skipped over this comment in the chat.
Oh yeah.
When can we expect Blackout Junior?
Yeah, when I'm rich and famous, you know what I mean. When I got 100,000 subscribers and 1 million in the account.
If you haven't already, just tweet or Facebook at Pokimane.
Oh yeah,
Let them
shout
know
out
that
Pokemon.
AD's
Hey,
I'm
I'm waiting for her. I gotta find you. Know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta connect with her. We're gonna be at Twitch. We're gonna be like the Twitch Beyonce and Jay-Z. You know.
She doesn't know it yet, but they're on the way.
Nah, of course not. Part of the story.
Let's see. Jane's talking about shit hits different. You see your kids in everything. Yes, you do. Yeah, and like you said, things that didn't hit me before hit me differently now. That's why I do like doing sometimes those retro rewatches, because I'm like, all right, what do I see now as an adult than I did as a kid? And it's actually kind of fun and kind of funny to see some things, and then you actually watch some things and you go, I can't believe they said that in the movie, or I can't believe they did that in the movie. There's some really racy shit there that you're like, what? My mom let me watch this? Like, there's a couple movies that I saw as a kid, and then I rewatched them, either as an adult now, or I did it for the channel, and I stopped and was like, damn, my parents were terrible. Why did I watch, Dawn of the Dead? Why did I watch these?
Why was I watching Scarface?
I watched Scarface. Listen, man, I lived in Miami. I lived near South Beach. And I watched Scarface, and I could have swore that shit was happening right then and there. So when we were in South Beach,
watching a live stream,
right?
Yeah, bro,
we were in South Beach.
Documentary at that point.
I'm looking for guy with chainsaw. I'm looking for the drug dealer on the corner. I'm looking for these dudes. Tony Montana about to jump out at me, man. And so when those movies hit differently. And again, I'm dating myself here, but if you guys ever watched Miami Vice or seen the show Miami Vice,
yeah,
they filmed that shit where like they would pick up kids for school, like my bus route. I'd see that building, and I'm like, a drug deal happened right there. I watched it. I watched it on TV the other night.
I seen it.
I seen that building.
I was there.
And fun fact, a Llama Show exclusive, and I'm gonna see if I can find it here. In There's Something About Mary. Have you guys seen that movie?
Yes,
Yeah, of
love that
course,
movie.
classic.
Okay, there's the scene when they I guess the two guys figure out who each other is, and they go meet at this apartment. I lived in that apartment.
Oh, that's crazy.
No way.
I did. Let me see if I can find the.
That's crazy.
That's a
I'll
nice
try to
apartment.
find it.
I always thought about that.
What's that?
Yeah, I would like an apartment like that. That's nice.
Well, it was the exterior scene was the apartment complex that I lived, and then the interior was one of the bigger apartments there. But yeah, no, I remember seeing. I go, holy shit, I lived there, and I can't find it now. I'm trying to find it. I'm like scouring for it, but yeah, no, I lived in. So when I see stuff in movies like that, it like I like geek out. I'm like, oh my god, I lived there. Oh, I was close to that location. But anyway, and that was me. Ever since then, I wanted to be in movies, but fuck it, I can't get into movies. So
Hey, we know the first one you're gonna be in. Llama get into.
Llama get into.
Return of the Big Llama.
I'll be the leader of the llamas. That's how they'll market it.
You're the doctor who created them in the lab.
Exactly. Yeah. Apparently, all you need is a white lab coat and a V-neck. You're good to go.
Literally short sleeve.
No gloves needed here.
None whatsoever.
You got to wear short shorts just because.
I'll wear my Muay Thai shorts. That's what I'll wear.
Yeah, oh my
All right, guys. Well, listen, we've hit an hour and 35 minutes. We're up on our time, or right where we want to be for our stream. First of all, let's give a shout out to everybody in the chat. The chat was bumping tonight.
Yes, sir. Big shout out to chat.
Yep.
I mean, everybody in the chat that showed up tonight, thank you so much. Truly, the way that we want to do the live stream is feeding off the chat. Our topics are secondary. I like the fact that we sat there and we broke down Llamageddon, the most ridiculous movie that I've seen in my lifetime.
Definitely been a humbling moment.
Well, definitely. If I ever get some time on my schedule, maybe I will shoot Llamageddon too.
Yes.
I'll fly to Colorado. I'll film AD dying in a bathtub or some shit.
Just throw like red colored water in the bathtub.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is convulse for like 2 minutes.
It just gonna see me like, stop. You're doing too much.
We got to use Big Homie's dogs to do the death scene for you.
Yes. We'll just show them barking.
Yeah.
show them barking in the background and just what is that? Is that vinegar?
Oh man.
Oh man.
Well, here, let's do this. So, as we're ending the show, we're going to give each of you guys a quick spotlight. Just shout out what it is that you guys are doing, working on this week or next week. So, we'll start with Hercules. Anything you want to plug before we leave the show?
First and foremost, I mean, thank you for having me on. Thank you for this opportunity. It's been great. I had an amazing time. I look forward to the future content with both of you. I'm on not all, but I'm on most social media platforms as Hercules_outlaw. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and now hover.gg. If you're into some game clips, things like that, it's the TikTok of gaming. For streamers, built by streamers, for streamers. Go ahead and check it out. But yeah, Hercules_outlaw. If you're interested in any of the merch, you can find it on my Twitch page, twitch.tv/HerculesOutlaw. Go to the About page, scroll down, you click on that merch tab, and you'll see all that good stuff there too. So that's about it for me. Thank you again, man. Thank you for having me on. It means a lot to me.
No problem
here, bro.
All right, AD, what you got going on this week?
Man, just more streaming. I'm trying to hit 100 hours this month of December, so I got 4 days left. I think I'm at like 95 hours, so I'm gonna probably hit it soon. But that's what I'm going for right there. We're gonna continue to grow. You can find me at blackout_AD on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Hover as well. Hover is a dope app. I got to shout out Hover because I got my first. Somebody found a clip on Hover, liked it, and then followed me on Twitch while I was streaming live. And I was like, yo, that's dope. That's what I need from that. Yeah. That's what I need from that app. So, I mean, I just want to shout out everybody who's been supporting us, our live show here, both our channels over there on Twitch. Just keep doing it. I mean, we're gonna keep growing. It's only the beginning for us, and I look forward to having a Herc on one more time.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No problem. And so, listen. First things first, and I'll say it here on the show. Herc, you're welcome back anytime you want.
Yep.
Just let us know when you're interested in coming back and joining us. I had a really good time with you on the show. I think there was a lot of great dynamics happening between the three of us. So. Thank you, Hercules, for everything you've done for my show and my channel. And like I said, you're always welcome. AD, as always, thank you for that one spark, that one moment where we said, hey, let's do a quick Mortal Kombat video. Yeah. So again, you guys are always welcome, and I love the show. For me, this week starts the new year for me because, by the time I put out a video, it'll be, I think, New Year's Eve or something like that. Gonna watch Rambo. I've never seen Rambo.
What? Never seen
Rambo. I've heard of Rambo, right? Obviously, everyone knows who Rambo is. I watched the cartoons as a kid, but for whatever reason, my dad never liked Rambo. So we never. If he liked it, I watched it, right? So. And I don't know why, but I've never seen the Rambo movies. Not even the new one. See, I didn't want to watch the brand new one that came out when he was all roided up and jacked up. So I'm starting John Rambo, the whole series, and we'll see how that goes.
Very nice. I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait.
That's gonna be a good. That's gonna be a good
It's a good
time.
one.
Yeah, so I'm trying, and I'm trying to figure out what's a good balance, and like I said, I keep going back to, I could do the same old shit and get more subscribers, but I really want to stay true to what I'm doing. So yeah, first time movie watch. I'll be watching the first Rambo this week, and then I'll start from there, and we'll see how it goes. So hopefully people follow me, and again, live streams every Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not Pacific.
Not Pacific.
Not Pacific.
Not Pacific.
Of course not Pacific.
And like I said, I got a copy of this right here.
Hey, there it is.
So
There it
I'll be on here and there if I see you guys.
Appearance by Big Llama.
Yep.
And I have it back here. So this is now exclusive for me. I can play without my kids clowning me. I can play without getting motion sick because I'm on a smaller screen.
Hey, that is all you need. We
We're
will carry you.
Yeah. It's a
For
victory.
every victory. If you
Yeah.
Well, I'll carry you guys to getting clowned. That's for sure. But
No, I think we did a good job of that of ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty much idiots.
There's an audience for both, and we just so happen to cover both sides of the spectrum. So
Yeah,
it works out.
literally. Hey, yep, you already know. Halo Ground
Yeah.
Post Llama show.
So after this show, if you're done watching the show, head on over to Twitch. These guys are going to be streaming on, working on some Halo tonight. I will have the podcast out for everybody within the next 30 to 40 minutes. But that's it, guys. This is the Big Llama Show. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, Hercules Outlaw. Thank you, Blackout AD.
Yes, sir.
We love you all. Thank you for being subscribers. Thank you for coming to the show. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody about the Big Llama Show. Tell them about Blackout AD. Tell them about Hercules Outlaw. The Blackout family. We're doing big things this time around, man. And 2022 is going to be our year, man.
Hey,
So stay tuned. And thank you, everybody. Peace out, everybody.
Peace.